get out!
Hello tankers and tankettes, welcome to another one of my replays. Surprise surprise, it's a heavy tank. It's the Churchill one, and I've not showed you any replays of this before now. I have played it a fair bit, but not that much recently. However, there was one of the new missions involved the Churchill one, so I was out to get 20 kills total in this thing, and I got a fair chunk of those in this one battle alone. This was in the course of fulfilling this mission that I had this battle. It was a good excuse for me to play this tank a lot, because I've left it alone for a little while, but I really quite like the Churchill one, almost as much, if not as much, as the KV-1. I mean, the KV-1 was my first tier 5 heavy, but the Churchill one I think rivals it almost. It's a good machine, but it's maybe not as accessible to play as the KV-1 is for a newer player. Anyway, we're in counter mode, we're on Sound River, and I'm top tier, which is always nice. This is going to be... I can't say like I played super amazing in this match, but I definitely saw the weaknesses of the enemy team and was able to exploit them quite nicely. And the weaknesses of my own team, and I was able to export. Wow, can't speak. I was able to export them quite nicely as well, apparently, or even exploit them. I know what I mean. So on this map, I usually tend to go north, but I decided, as I'm a top tier heavy, I thought at least one of the top tier heavies should go and try and defend the cap. There's no artillery, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have problems with stuff from the ridge. That turns out to be not quite true, and I have some luck in that regard, but it's not... there are one or two tanks, but we'll see. So just a couple of scouts that we've seen there so far. Our Stuart spotted there, Stuart and a Panzer 1C. There's not really much going towards the cap, and I've really got to hope that that's true for their side as well, that I'm only going to have to deal with a few tanks. But okay, that's both enemy Churchills. Okay, this could be interesting. Yeah, that's quite a lot of tanks, and that's all their heavy tanks. Okay, suddenly this just got interesting, and they're capping already, but I'm not too worried, because even if 3 of them pile on the cap, there's enough time for me to get to a position where I can decap. But first of all, there's a Hetzer. I'm struggling slightly with the lack of gun depression, but I managed to... There we go. That's kill number 1. So yeah, there's lots of them capping. The Su-85B has decided to plough straight in towards the cap. Not quite sure why. Su-85B is a good little machine, but not known for its armour. He's not going to last very long. So I basically have to do some damage as quickly as possible. Now, note where that SC-35CA is up on the ridge there. He might be a problem because, yeah, tank destroyer on the ridge, especially that tank destroyer. That thing gets a pretty nice selection of guns for a tier 5 tank destroyer. The stock gun is pretty fantastic. They get some pretty nice guns as well. Okay, pick on the duck, because, well, he was a one-shot kill. It's one less thing capping. Matilda turret, I know I can pen that. And he's a dirt Matilda, so... Yeah, you don't tend to see the Matilda with a howitzer that often. But he actually managed to damage my gun, unfortunately. Didn't do much damage, but it means I've had to use my repair kit already. So what's next? Well, there's a Stuart, and bad move, Stuart. You're just sitting there looking at me. You're not, even when I shoot him, he's not moving. So this is what I mean when exploiting the enemy team, because they know I'm there, they know I'm alone. The only person that comes after me is this T-34, who's got, I think, stock turret. Definitely not his top gun by any means. And yeah, here we go. Next, Churchill 1 comes at me again. He's on his own. If they just rushed me, there's 3 enemy heavies, but they don't. They just, I don't know. But you know, like it says on the intro thing, sometimes the loading screen, never interrupt your enemies when they're making a mistake. So these guys were making a big mistake. but I was in a really nice position to exploit it. So look at the rest of my team. My team has just the only ones still alive. You know, there's 2 people that have died that have had kills, and there's a T28 that's actually had some kills. But for the most part, my team was terrible, which means in this particular case, it's meant more damage for me. Look, this KV1's not even looking at me. In fact, I don't think he's completely AFK. So take out that guy. That's one less guy capping. And now for the AFK KV1. And oh, low health. He's low health. Can I get him? Can I get him? Nope. Nope. Okay. And there's the SC35. He's probably looking in my direction. There's one into him, and somebody else nails him. Unfortunately, I'm kind of sad that somebody else got that, because this could have been nice. 8 kills. Radley-Walters medal. And can we get this guy? Can we get this last bit of damage? Oh, I think so. Everyone else is so far away. So, yeah, if I'd been able to get that SC35, that would have been my first ever Radley-Walters, but no, it was not to be. Oh man, well, still, that was 2,800 damage nearly. Unsurprisingly, the best score of anyone on our team, the best score of anyone in the match. The medals, oh the medals. So that was Radley-Walters. That was De Langlade's medal, because I killed a bunch of them within the cap circle. Steel Wall, Top Gun, and Defender. Quite nice. The XP is my best ever XP on a Churchill. It's obviously that's with premium into account, but still over 2k XP is quite nice. And because I actually fulfilled the requirements of another mission, I think because I'd done the most damage of anyone on both teams and got the best score, I actually basically got my credits doubled, so I made 100,000 credits on a tier 5 heavy. That's always nice. So yeah, Churchill 1 is not the easiest tank in the world to play, and the weak spots of it are significant, but it's the gun, it's the rate of fire, and it's the occasional bounciness of the, not so much the side armor, but the tracks can eat a lot, and it's a machine that will surprise you sometimes. I just, there's something about the whole package that it's very good, even though the individual components look a bit disappointing. And like I said, that's my best ever Churchill 1 game, but I've had some others that are pretty good in it as well. And I might play it a bit more because it's reminded me how much I like playing this thing. And the KV1 as well. There's another tank I haven't put any replays up for yet. So, yeah, on the whole, that was a pretty nice result. And if you thought so, you can hit the like button, you can leave a comment, you can subscribe to my channel, and of course, as always, stay tuned for more.